to Spicy Updates with Lovely On. This is going to be a very quick live. Please, let's talk about last night's pool party. How many of you watched the pool party last night? How many of you? How many of you guys watched that pool party last night? Like that last night pool party, I would say is the best I've seen in this season. In fact, let me not say in the whole season of Big Brother, but in this season 9, that's the best that I have seen. A whole lot of things, a whole lot happened. A whole lot happened, and I'm like, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. In fact, the people that went inside our pool, people that went inside our pool, you guys should come and take your flower, because it seems they forget that what pool party is. What they do is just to stay around the garden, dance around the garden, you know, forgetting that the main thing is being able to um being able to party in the pool. That's what you call pool party. And not just some persons who just cluster around the garden and that is where their own pool party is, you guys. But yesterday, hey, Nelly really shook me. And what Nelly did there, I felt probably that could be her reason for her attitude later. I'm going to bring you guys that one in a long form content. Like what? That one is coming in a long form content, because last night was another thing. Honestly, it was another thing. These housemates had what you call fun. When I mean fun, they had fun. In fact, the first set to jump into that pool were Wani, Estandi, and Onyeka. They were actually the first set in that pool. They really enjoyed their time in the pool, swimming, having fun. So after some time, you had Sean, the Mbadiwe twins at one corner, our Kelly Ray giving his chicken, Cassia vibe on her own. Cassia danced yesterday. Cassia and all of them, you guys, the will I call it apparel or what they were tying on their waist, it was given. All of them literally had fun yesterday. Everybody on his own, Anita on your own. Then at the time we saw Nelly. You guys, Nelly really shook the place yesterday. Nelly shook. I know Suj will just be like this. And one thing with Suj, there are things this young man doesn't want to do in public. Oh. Of course, he has said it, his family, the kind of family you know, he came from and all that. So there are some things he doesn't really want to do. But our Nelly was all over Suj, you guys. It was another thing. I have to tell you guys that. So later, while Nelly was doing that, see Sean and the other ones, they said, oh, it be like saying at the pool, now be the main thing. Though. Before you know it, everybody inside the pool. But the main reason I came here is how many of you saw our Auntie Onyeka? My lovey Onyeka last night. You guys, Onyeka really surprised me last night. Onyeka surprised me with what she was doing. I said, can you imagine? All the things you've been saying about Victoria, you still come and do them. Like, I don't understand. You say Victoria did this, Victoria did that, Victoria did the other one. Just give yourself few minutes, few hours. The same thing you said Victoria did is what you will come and do. Who would have believed that this same Onyeka was ranting that Victoria, Ozzy is this, Ozzy is the other one, Ozzy is the other one. But you, Onyeka, still did the same thing you claimed that Victoria was doing at the end of the day. It was what you were still doing. Does it make sense? No, now, this girl should make it make sense for me. Like yesterday, I was ashamed on her behalf. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And the young man was just playing along. The young man was just playing along. I said, okay, go and make this for me. Go and do this for me. Go and do that for me. Do the other one for me. And Ozzy was just trying to please, people pleaser. Hmm? You want to please the two ladies. You don't want anybody to be left out at the end of the day. It was crazy. It was crazy. You guys, it was crazy. Honestly, I said, okay, let's just say you're having fun, my dear. Let's just say you're having fun at the pool party. But then I hope you come to understand that these things you're doing it was not even what Victoria did, because Victoria was lying on that couch and being tipsy and all. But your own, even before you claim that you were drunk or you were whatever, you were moving some kind of way and in the pool there. She was That was when I knew that this girl is going to operate this night. You see, this night. Immediately she got to the house. Can I bite a bed? Can I do this? Can I do that? Uh, what's all that for? Let me just hear kettle calling pot black again. Let me just see the kettle that will call this pot black. What I will do to that kettle. But you guys, this housemates actually had fun yesterday pool party. A lot happened after the pool party, but these are things I want to bring in my long form content. Okay, I don't want to bring them on this live. I just came on just few minutes live. Let me tell you guys how yesterday night was. In fact, very, it was fun filled, interesting. It was all packed with fun. Me personally, I literally had fun. I said, this is what you call pool party. You can't have pool party. The pool will just be standing and you people are by the corner. No, now that's not what you call pool party. But what they did yesterday, what housemates did yesterday, is really the definition of pool party. And all thanks to Wani X Andy. Yeah, they were the first, sets that really went into that pool, really swam, had their feel. Then Nelly with what she was doing, if you actually watched it, you understand what I mean. Nelly with what she was doing actually triggered some persons and they feel like, let us go and ginger ourselves more. Likes of OC, Ozzy, and they also went to the pool. Like they had fun yesterday. You might even think that this is going to be some of them their last pool party, which is true. They had fun. TJ, TJ and his dance step. I said, God, TJ's wife will be laughing anywhere she is. TJ and his dance moves. I said, okay, uncle, don't worry. Big Brother house has changed you. Big Brother house will shake you. After coming to this Big Brother Niger, it's something you're not going to forget in your life. But seriously, they had a whole lot of fun. They had a whole lot of fun yesterday. Honestly, they had a whole lot of fun. And after the pool party, the Suge and Victoria convo that didn't really sit well with Nelly, all those ones will be coming in my long form content because we have things to talk about. Then Nelly getting emotional, thinking about leaving on Sunday. That's another one. OC and Andy, having conversation. That's another one. Then Onyeka acting all tipsy, acting like I don't know what I'm doing. I need some care. Someone should come care for me. That's also another one. And trust Ozzy to deliver, because I think the Mbadiwe twins, according to what Sean said in his diary, during his diary session, I think the Mbadiwe twins feel that people have this kind of narrative about them. Okay, people have this kind of feeling, oh, these guys are these guys may be arrogant, these guys may be the proud type, these guys may be this, like when you've not really had proper encounter, you've not really gotten to know people at a deeper level, you might just be looking at them at the surface or based on one or two encounters. So coming into the house actually has really revealed who the Mbadiwe twins are, and I could tell you they're really very sweet guys, very, yeah, seriously, they are really very sweet guys who, in fact, yesterday he had conversation with Handy and they were talking about, you guys know they had a thing with Handy. But I think coming to the house now, he was telling, OC was telling she's about one time that, whoa, that Handy is actually nice. Handy is actually cool. But then when they were together, he didn't really get to see that side of her because, you're not living with someone. It's just, hi, let's have fun, son. Let's have some fun. Let's go on a date. Let's do this. You talk on phone. So Handy was like, OC was, I was careless then, and Handy felt he really wasn't really there which she always said that OC wasn't really there. They were just on top of knocking saying that was just what they were doing then. But and that it took OC days time to reply her messages, all those kind of snobby things. Somebody send you message, you like, let me ignore all those childish, let me ignore this person and probably probably respond later. At times some persons feel let you get to this person, but at times it's very, very condescending to their own part, on their own part. So they talked about it yesterday, and OC was like, then he was careless, and Andy was always complaining. And but yesterday OC was really happy with them, because I could tell you that they were the ones, Wani and Handy, and Anyeka later joined them. They are the ones that really stirred up the whole pool party fun, swimming and all that. OC was telling them that if he was a viewer, that he was going to vote for them. That was what he told them yesterday, that in the first 6 weeks that they really, really brought out, according to OC, okay. But you know that some persons are coming up, people like Cassia, yeah, Victoria out of her shell. But truth be told, in the first few weeks, it was Wani X Handy. But other people have loosened up, and they are also giving us the show that we really signed up for, okay. So they had that conversation, and they've gotten to know themselves better and better and better, because here in the house, you is your raw truth. You're living your reality. No matter how you try to fake, the reality is still there, okay. And yeah, that was it. But yesterday was all fun. They had fun, a whole lot of fun. You guys, they really had fun. Onyeka with her wahala. I'll talk about Onyeka in a separate video, because I I really enjoyed what Wani X and they told her yesterday. They told her the raw truth. If you've been there, some other persons have also been there. So don't always have the feeling that, oh, these people are doing this to me because of this. These people are doing this to me because of this. These people are doing this to me because, no, that is not always the case. And if you're feeling that, oh, I'm so this, the ladies are always jealous of me because of, to me, personally, I don't even find that overly, let me say, overly, let me not use the word before people come for me, okay. Yeah, let me just use the word. It's just that they are not much in the house, and probably we didn't really get to see one very beautiful that you will say, that will sweep you off your feet, like people like Nengi, people like not Nengi now, who else, people like, all those, all this Messieke type of build and all that. And yesterday, OC said he doesn't even find that type attractive. Self to him, he prefers that of Chizo. But yeah, one man's food is another man's. You guys understand that then. But don't point fingers at others, forgetting that the fault is coming to you. All the whole thing, okay, can you imagine telling married man? Well, yesterday you were all over. You were even begging for validation. You were the ones asking for let me bite your bed. Yeah, at the end of the day. And the person you guys are even like, the person that is making them shake was kind of calm, unproblematic, not even talking, just enjoy. And you guys, there was this thing between Victoria and Sean yesterday. Like yesterday was my very first time of seeing them, the way they were just holding hands, talking. Like I said, please, oh, you guys should just bring this your bestie thing back or friendship thing back. Like we didn't get to see these ones since now. What happened? Because but truth be told, if Sean hadn't really moved the way he did in the first few weeks towards Victoria, hmm, probably people would have been hailing Sean more than they are doing to Victoria now. But because of the treatment he actually gave Victoria then, that was what kind of like attracted a whole lot of persons. Why is this guy treating his partner? Why is this guy? So people became interested. Aside the fact that she's pretty, okay, people became interested. People became, oh, why, see how this girl is being treated, and people decided to like focus on her. If Sean was that all loving, all caring towards Victoria, would have been hyping Sean more. A lot of persons would have moved towards Sean. They would have loved him more. Oh, this guy is actually caring. See the way he takes care of his partner. See the way he does that. But everything happens for a reason, okay? So if we had seen that type of treatment, probably all the accolades, all the love and everything Victoria is getting, it would have been Sean that would have been getting it. But then at the end of the day, it wasn't really like that. And that really pushed Victoria out there and earned her some cool fans. And another thing, coupled with her behavior, she's a very calm person. And though not just really calm, like she can't really come for you if you come for her. She's really kind of like reserved, calm. But if you want woto woto, if it really gets to her, she'll come out and still give you the woto woto that you're looking for. You guys, okay? So, but then I think that thing really kind of like made people love her more, and the way she reacts to things most times, and that. And yesterday she was trying to like make up with Suge. They were trying to like make up and have conversation, but it didn't really sit well with Nelly. And for those of you that do not know, Suge initially went to Victoria. And if you don't even know the whole Suge and Nelly thing, at least I heard from Tofa one time he was telling I think that was this one of the street pair, Mayor Fresh. No, it was not Mayor. Not Mayor. Sorry, Femi, not Mayor. Tofa was telling Femi one time that he wanted Nelly. He wanted to go for Nelly, while his partner wanted to go for Anita. But at a time, they kind of like switched. Let me go for Nelly while you go for. So that was why Suge went for Nelly. If we see that the first few days Suge was with Nelly, it was more like, what does this guy want? Is he not interested? Is it Nelly that is doing everything? But the more you stay close to someone, the more you get to experience them better as individuals, the more you guys tend to connect. So that was what happened then. But I know Suge was always with Victoria, around Victoria, but the fact that Victoria wasn't that type to have, he was always complaining that you say before one word or two words can come out of Victoria's mouth, like having conversation with her is just like having conversation with yourself, because both of you are just going to be looking at yourself like this, what's happening? But then at the end of the day, we saw his relationship with Suge and with Nelly, and with the whole mayor thing, liking Nelly, not liking Nelly. So both of them decided to stick together, and that's the way it has been. But it's going to be quite unfortunate. Let me put quite, okay? Because I know Nelly will be leaving the house tomorrow, and you're not going to be controlling how he's going to move from home. And you guys, something happened yesterday at the pool party. Okay, Such came to take something from Onyeka, and Uncle mistakenly, God have mercy, Uncle mistakenly touched where he was not supposed to touch you. I thank God it's Onyeka before it will turn to Ben case, and somebody will start accusing somebody's son for something he wasn't even kind of like conscious of. He came to take something, I think a drink or something, and his hand went to the wrong part. But Uncle did not just remove the hand immediately. So why did I bring this? Because nearly you're not going to like control how nearly Such is going to be moving. If you leave the house on Sunday, you're not going to like be controlling him from home. He's still going to talk to other persons. He's still going to move to other people, have conversations, catch some fun and just be himself, right? So I'm getting overly angry because you saw Suge with Victoria yesterday trying to have a conversation and kind of like resolve their issue. To me, is uncalled for, is unnecessary, because at the end of the day, nobody even knows how it's gonna happen. And you could see her reaction yesterday. And I'm like, please, Auntie, don't do that. Even when she entered the kitchen, Victoria was like vibing with her, talking to her, but only for Auntie to go outside and start. In fact, Suge was just eavesdropping from the door. Because he wanted to know what she was talking about, because he could sense that he be like say this one now, this one where she see me with this one, he be like say while I go bust. And we what Sue did at the party, Nelly was just the one all riding, grinding, dancing. At the end of the day, let's talk about the voting poll, you guys. I don't know where my people is. Like you guys have gone to work. You guys are at the office. So voting poll results. Please, oh, Sunday should just come because the kind of results we are seeing everywhere is so much. And because some persons, their ears are so itchy, like they just want to hear anything. That is why most times you see we bring. But do you know final week? Our final week, I may not even be bringing anything because all these things moving across the web before. Okay. Now, this voting poll, you guys, a whole lot is happening. A whole lot is happening. People bringing up their own different sides. People just doing online voting and they will term it as the final vote and all that. Okay. So you can't even say this is the most reliable because we are not going to be there when they are going to be competing, when they are going to be doing what they do to bring out the final. So even if you come out and you see a different thing, but what we are seeing is not really far from what we are going to be seeing. Whatever you see is not going to be far from what you're going to be seeing. But let's not forget that they are still going to compute and put them together. So yesterday, Wani, Wani, hey, Wani decided to like her fans push her out there. But the double K fans were laid back. Oh, but it seems at a time or at a point they decided to let's push this thing out there. But me, if let's say I'm just a blogger, okay, I don't have anybody I'm supporting, but to me I don't think I'll push harder. Yeah, I don't. EAR, okay, sorry guys, that was my daughter talking there. So you guys, now if I am to vote, like let's say if I'm a double K fan or I'm one S Handy fan. I won't even care about Handy. I won't even care about Cassia because we've all talked about this that look at who we are looking at. So I won't even stress myself trying to push them at the finale. Someone asked me something in my comment in my last upload. The person said, what if Cassia wins HOH? I said, oh, that's another thing. No, if Cassia wins HOH, then means say the way they will nominate Kelly Ray. The way they will nominate Kelly Ray, please, I'm busy. The way they will nominate Kelly Ray, oh God, have mercy. I said the way they will nominate Kelly Ray. So if Cassia wins HOH, and you think these housemates will not nominate Kelly Ray, no matter how you think they are vibing now, they are going to nominate Kelly Ray because they'll be like, "Come, these people, there's something really hitting this drum for them outside though. Honestly, the thing that is hitting this drum for them, the person is a pro because the people dancing to it aren't getting tired. So I'm not even praying for her to win HOH. Unless it's just for instead of Cassia winning HOH, let Kelly Ray win HOH. Instead of Cassia winning HOH, let Kelly Ray win HOH because if you say Cassia win HOH, to me, I feel Handy and Cassia should just go so that their partners will know that this is the two they are focusing on. And one of the Mbadiwes should go. Please, they should just nominate them all. They should nominate them this week. We can't have one of them in two, both of them in the finale. Please, oh, all love and light. We can't have Mbadiwe twins in the finale, both of them. Say who by oh now. OC has never been up. OC has never been up. They should vote nominate OC. How can you stay 10 weeks in Biggie's house? Nobody nominated you. Wait till they stop. They should nominate OC this week, please. Somebody should be bold and nominate OC. Whether they fear OC or what, I don't just know. Somebody should be bold and nominate OC. Is it how OC is just going to enjoy Biggie's house? Is it how OC is just going to enjoy Biggie's house until you go in Papa house? They should stand up there. At least Ozzy, we have Ozzy. They nominated Ozzy once or twice. OC has never been up. Please, they should nominate OC. Please, OC should be nominated. Okay, at least one person to the finale, one person to go home. Like next 2 weeks, voting is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, people. With what happened this week, it was just like battle between the double K's and the one S handy. That is where this battle line is. Okay, WK one S handy. They are the two top contenders. Very strong, and they have very strong supporters. So the win is between Kelly Ray and Wani. Okay, the win. So whoever you're voting amongst them, make sure you push harder. Victoria fans are also doing amazing. Victoria fans are trying at least to keep her at the third place. They are doing so well. They are doing so well for Victoria. Honestly, they are doing so. If they had kind of like, imagine that Victoria was the kind of energy she's bringing after she came out of her shell. She brought it from week one. Victoria would have Victoria would have been one of the um will I say, let me not say eligible, suspected winners, kind of would have, one of the, let me put it that way though. Okay. So it's just that from week one, she was still in her shell, hadn't come out, and with the whole Sean situation, people get to discover her and became more interested in her, and wanted to know what's going on, what's happening. You guys know, remember then I was there hearing she cheated on Sean, she did this, but those things are not true, because then people were like, it was kind of like a discovery. People were trying to like find out who really this girl is, what's going on with her, what's up with her. So when we like start seeing her, seeing that character evolve, come out of her shell, take another shape, taking another shape, then whoa, God blessing her with a friend like Cassia that she could bond with. And now she's also bonding with the one S Handy. And there is something I love, that Victoria didn't really allow whatever is between Wani and Sean to affect her, or to, I know initially it was somehow for her then, that she doesn't really have, or she hasn't really gotten anybody she could call her own then in the house. She was just switching between Femi, Suj, talk to this person, and everybody became would I say an advisor, or became a supporter, became an expertise. They kept advising her, they kept encouraging her. But now she's encouraging herself, and now she's been able to like come out of all that whole whatever, and can stand on her 10 toes and face anybody the way it can. So yeah, if she had given up the energy we are seeing now, probably honestly she would have topped. But then, yeah, it is what it is. So for me, I think it's between Wani and Double K. Yeah, it's between Wani and Double K. Okay, then Wani and Double K is between them for winner, first runner up. It's just between them. It's just between the two of them. Then at least making it to the finalist is a very big plus. They've been able to showcase what they've got. They've won tags. The people have seen them, a whole lot of positive things outside the house. They've really given a lot. Okay, what winning or not winning is not what guarantees your success, and I know they are also doing well in their own way, and coming to Big Brother's house is also a plus for them, and it's actually going to help in whatever their career, their whatever business, whatever it is the want to do in life. Okay, so you guys, this is where I'm going to be wrapping it up. I really wanted a chat, but it seems my people aren't really on now. Probably will come later, because I really want us to have this chat here, not just like the normal comment session, just here. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys in my long form video. So many things happened yesterday in the house, pool party, post pool party, and I wouldn't want you guys to miss any part of it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.